Would you like me to turn the light off? Yeah, I think I'm ready for sleep. I was going to scroll on my phone for a bit, but I should probably just rest my eyes. You're already so warm. How do you always manage to do that? You went to bed, what, 10 minutes ago? And you're already an oven. No, I'm not complaining. It just means I get to suck up all your warmth and use it for my own selfish reasons. Sorry, but you've been demoted to budget furnace. Yes, a budget furnace, because you only warm up like this while in bed. That doesn't do me any good outside of this little square. Well, once you find or make the technology to keep me this warm everywhere, you'll get that promotion. Don't you worry. Hey, can you turn to face me? I didn't get to see you much today, and I want to look at your face. Hi, babe. Nothing, I just... Okay, well, it's a little something. No, don't worry, it's nothing crazy. I just feel like recently I haven't been doing a good job of letting you know how much I love you and how much you mean to me. I know, we say it a lot, but other than in the morning or when we go to bed, in the last week especially, it feels like I've been missing the mark. And there isn't like a number or quota I'm trying to hit. When I say I love you or how important you are to me, I mean it. It comes straight from the heart, and lately, I just haven't been saying it at all, which isn't okay. I know, babe, we're busy. You especially this week at work. You've been coming home later and later. And sure, we'll appreciate the money in the long run, but it cuts into our time, and that makes me sad. I might sound childish when I say this, but I want to spend more time with you. I want to just be in your presence more. We don't even have to do something together, but I want to be able to be reading or listening to something and just look at you. That's real love, at least to me. Being able to just surround yourself with your partner and still know they love you. Even if it means we make some adjustments to our work schedules, if even possible. I'd be willing to take a hit monetarily, but even that means we live on razor-thin margins, and we don't deserve that. I also know that you like your own space. You enjoy having your time by yourself, and me trying to smother you usually doesn't end well. I've learned over time that you need time to just decompress without anyone interrupting. And the last thing I want to do is get in the way whenever you need those moments. I'm sorry. I'm making this about me when it should be about us. But I can't get out of my own headspace when thinking about you. About us. I just get so giddy and giggly. You genuinely make me so happy. It makes me feel rich, even if it isn't directly associated with money. With the love you show me day in and day out, who needs money at that point? You take care of me, support me, and keep my head on the swivel. I know I can be a little bit of an airhead and have my brain just wander and imagination run wild with all sorts of what ifs and possibilities, but you've always been there to pull me back down to the ground. I just want you to know I love you so much. Words can describe it, but they don't do a good enough job. I could write stories, poems, and everything in between, and it would still barely begin to scratch the surface how much I adore you and your presence. I know we still hopefully have a long time left with each other, but every day that passes by us is one less we have, and that makes me sad. So, I just want to spend more time with you. Doesn't matter what we do, where we are, or where we go. As long as I am with you, I will be the happiest girl on the planet. Thank you for listening, babe. I know it's getting late and we should probably get to sleep, but I really appreciate you hearing me out. I've had these thoughts for a while now. For years, all I've wanted was to be around you more, and we've had plenty of weekends away and full days where we are inseparable, and it makes me so happy. But then we go on long, really long sprees of basically not even touching each other. No physical contact, no intimacy, barely any communication. It makes me sad, like a dark cloud hanging over my head. Well, I'm glad you feel the same way. I'm surprised we haven't had this conversation before. We're usually pretty good about communicating our needs to each other, but like I said, we've been busy, I suppose, especially recently. But knowing now we're really on the same page gives me some confidence that even if we go through another drought of not really interacting because work sucks and wants to take years off of our lives, we'll always bounce back. Hey, can we stay up for just a bit longer? I want to just stare into your eyes as sleep takes over. I know I've been rambling a lot tonight, but my mind has been filled with this conversation, trying to figure out how I would approach you about it. And as always, you just sat and listened. You're the best, babe. And for listening to me, you are now going to be assaulted by my kisses. Oh, I was being very serious. This is pure, unadulterated love you are bearing witness to. Each kiss is a piece of me I'm giving you, and I hope that you hold on to those pieces and return them with your own. This is my new home now, right where I belong, under a warm blanket on top of my person, where I can listen to his heartbeat as I gently fall asleep, soothed by the feeling of his weight, his existence under me. You are real. You are mine, and no one else can have you. Do you think our dream will come true? You know the one. We own a business together, work the hours we want, being our own bosses. Do you think there is still room for that in our lives? Or has that ship already sailed? Me too. Glad to hear we still believe it can happen. Maybe not today or tomorrow, but one day we will be able to take our life back in our hands and shape it to be the very best it can be. But for now, It's time for us to sleep. Good night, babe. Thank you again for listening. I know this isn't easy, but we got this, right? Good. I'm happy too. I love you,